Смачно?
Мгм.
Я дуже полюбляю арбуз. Я дуже полюбляю.
Try it next week again, but I don't wanna think what's missing. But who cares? You said that we're over, hands under covers alone this time. But everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of
Смачно?
when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever. Tell me where you've been at since our break. I'm sorry that I blamed ya for things you can't control. I've been in a daze. I left my heart out to you so you could see me through. Though you still deserve better, you stick with me 'cause everything I see still reminds me of you. Back of all your things, the memories of when I kissed you. Remember when we used to say to each other, we belong together, me and you forever. We belong together, me